Why do we need to know how to write in cursive when everything nowadays is going digital? So many public schools are not teaching their students how to write in cursive because it is no longer a part of their co-curricular. Besides the fact that writing in cursive is pleasing to the eye, it also has neurological benefits. I have done much needed research to support my claim that many people from younger generations either don't know how to read or write in cursive. And if cursive isn't being taught, generations to come won't be able to make sense of the cursive writing, and much of our history will look like scribbles. Today I'm going to be talking about some of the benefits writing in cursive brings to people. Some of those include that it helps people who have dyslexia and dysgraphia. It also allows people to access a greater range of mental engagement, and it also helps people build their hand-eye coordination, which can also help them if they play sports or play a musical instrument. S.J. Thomas, a calligrapher and historian, mentioned that if cursive isn't being taught, people will be losing the ability to read documents from their past or in their original state, and we'll be losing touch with our American heritage. Thomas includes in his statement that in the United States, almost all of the historical documents are written in cursive. For example, the Declaration of Independence, the old tax records, and minutes of meetings, and much more. People won't be developing their maximum level of hand-eye coordination if they stick to writing in cursive, in print, or typing. And apart from the historical documents, cursive was seen as beautiful writing. Schools would teach students how to write in cursive because it was a social norm. The majority of schools are not teaching students to write in cursive, and because of that, they're losing connection with their past. In an article, research shows huge benefits to learning cursive, but most states don't require it, by Elizabeth Mulvihill. It mentions that schools should teach students how to write in cursive because it helps brain development. It helps students build fine motor skills, and they engage more. In an article, Why Cursive, the author mentions that people who write in general use low level and high level skills. So low level skills are basic handwriting, spelling, and grammar skills. High level skills are the organization of text, strategy, and consideration of the parameter of the topic. And when writing in cursive, you engage those two levels more than what you would if you're writing in print. In another article called What Learning Cursive Does to Your Brain by William R. Klein, writing in cursive is an important tool for cognitive development. The brain integrates both movement, sensation, and thinking, and those skills are at their highest point when students write in cursive instead of typing on a keyboard or writing in print. When children write in cursive, they engage parts of their brain that writing in print and typing would not allow them to. There are many other benefits as well. So writing in print and typing on keyboards both have benefits, but writing in cursive excel those benefits. In an article that I previously mentioned by Elizabeth Mulvihill, she mentions that cursive helps those with dyslexia and dysgraphia. So dyslexia is caused by a disconnect of the auditory and language centers, and dysgraphia is characterized by motor control difficulties when writing, and the fluid motion of writing in cursive allows those two to connect, helping those with dysgraphia. Now with dyslexia, I want to talk a little bit more about, because since dyslexia is caused by a disconnect of the both auditory and language centers, writing in cursive naturally engages both of them together, which allows to help those who have dyslexia because it makes it easier for them to read and write in cursive. Because because they're using both those sides of the brain. So writing in cursive helps coordinate fine motor skills with visual and tactile processing abilities. The letter formation and connection of writing in cursive helps students create or grow their hand-eye coordination, which, as I mentioned before, benefits them if they play instruments or they play sports. And with all the benefits that cursive brings, people still don't agree with the fact that students should learn how to write in cursive. So, in conclusion, writing in cursive is not a part of today's co-curricular, and if it is, students will be, besides the fact that it's pleasing to the eye, people will be engaging more than they would usually if they're writing in cursive. It would also help students who have the learning disabilities, and it also has other neurological benefits that I mentioned. So now that I have mentioned the benefits of writing in cursive, I would like everyone to, in cursive, write their opinions on if students were to learn how to write in cursive now that I have presented your benefits. Thank you.